okay, okay.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Lynx going up against the Chicago Sky. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And we should be in for a rebounding battle in this one. Both of these teams love to control the boards. So what are your thoughts on this matchup, Tim?
Well, I mean, no rebounds are going to come easy in this one. These squads know how to box out. They know how to get physical, and they'll be working hard for those extra possessions.
We'll have to keep an eye on who's getting more second chance points, because in that tug of war under the hoop, that's going to be the best indicator for who's going to win.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Defended by Ball Queen. The tray. Ball Queen with the rebound. Pass to Agumake. Ball Queen with the ball. Six to shoot. And that one good.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Defended by Ball Queen. Takes the three. Ooh, no luck on that one. So Chicago will take it the other way. Pass to Agumake. Now Ball Queen. Drops in the tray.
Heads up by Agumake to find her teammate. She draws so much attention, it can lead to easy buckets for others.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now Collier. Valentine. She's covered by Agumake. 6 on the shot clock. The three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Minnesota calls a timeout. And here are the Lynx now, looking for their first bucket of the game.
Well, talking about the dynasty days, the Minnesota Lynx, one of the keys to their great run in the 2010s, trading for Sylvia Fowles in 2015.
Agumake outside. Banked in off the glass.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Well, it's all about breaking the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
During her time with Minnesota, Sylvia Fowles won every award.
Yeah, MVP, Finals MVP, a couple Defensive Player of the Year trophies. What didn't she win? But of course, most importantly, it was multiple championships. That 2015 trade sending Fowles to Minnesota, it changed the history of the league.
That's a big basket. You don't want to let the game get away from you right off the bat.
Ball Queen with the ball. 11 points in the game. Wilson with the bucket.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up.
Collier. She's covered by Ogumake. Great D that time from Neko Ogumake. Chicago with the ball. To the inside. Here's Ball Queen. And there the Sky with another bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Collier outside. Valentine. No good there. Good D by Neko Ogumake.
That's 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to get into the flow offensively.
Now here's Ball Queen. Covered by Collier. With the fadeaway. And there the Sky with another bucket.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Clock at 6. Fade away. Ball Queen with the rebound.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Now here's Ball Queen. 15 points in the game. Lucky 7 drops right in. She's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, they've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Collier. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And the ball out of play, the Sky will have it. Pass to Ball Queen. Lets it go from deep. She just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in, flawless.
And what a performance we're seeing from her. Not one miss today. Remarkable.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Nafisa Collier on the wing. She's covered by Ogumake. Shoots from 12. They get the rebound. She gets that one.
Off to a strong start offensively. She's got the touch.
Pass to Ogumake. Out to Ogumake. Down low. Wilson with the bucket.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively. And the coaching staff can't be happy.
Shoots the 3. Rebound Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Ogumake. And another basket for Chicago.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
For three, and Afisa Collier. No luck on that one. So Chicago will take it the other way. Down it goes for her third basket and as many tries.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here's Collier. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the middle. Ball Queen with the rebound.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Fires from 14, and good, as it snugs right down through the net.
She just keeps on rolling. Unbelievable.
You want to talk about putting up points in a hurry? She just cannot miss right now.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Chicago.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
To the paint. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Everyone grab a plate. Second chance buckets, they can make a big difference.
Pass to Agumake, inside. Now here's Ball Queen. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Ball Queen, just 5 to shoot. Back to Copper, puts up a 3. Good on the triple.
Boy, they're shooting the lights out some distance here early.
Yeah, how do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss right now.
The 2021 finals were star-studded. You got legends like Reiner, Parker, Taurasi, Dickens Smith, Vandersloot. But the finals MVP wasn't any of them. It was Kalia Copper.
Now here's Copper. He has 5. Shoots a fader. And it's good off the back rim and in.
15, maybe 18 feet. This is about the extent of Wilson. Range, a center who doesn't need to chuck up threes to be effective.
In those finals, with all of the future Hall of Famers, it was Kalia Copper that stole the show.
It was the exclamation point on a breakout season for Copper. Named an All-Star for the first time in 2021 and capped the year off as the finals MVP.
Now here's Ball Queen. He's got 22. Back to Copper. Wilson. They get it back. Drops in the layup for 2. Here's Morgan. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And Asia Wilson with the block.
And the timing Wilson has blocking shots is special. Gets good positioning and uses her length to deny shots.
And the basket by Copper.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Defended by Ball Queen. Pass to Morgan. Right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Rebound Chicago. Now Ball Queen. And basket by Copper.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Here's Morgan. The three. He can't get that one. The Sky go the other way with it.
She might want to maybe defer for a while. She's had her chances this quarter, but nothing's fallen.
And yep, it's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gardner. Here's Morgan. Can they get it? The rebound by Asia Wilson. And here's Ball Queen. The three is up. Oh, the buzzer beater's good.
She ends the quarter with a money three as the buzzer sounds.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do there, and the timing couldn't have been better.
You just can't end a quarter better than that.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Sky running away with this one, and we'll return shortly. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And for the Sky here, they've been putting on a show for us.
The ball movement from them in the first half, absolutely terrific.
Very timely passing from them, and that's fun to watch.
Here's Morgan. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Wilson pulls it down.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball. Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Collier. Here's Morgan. Gardner sets a screen. Morgan can't hit. Copper outside. Pass to Atkins. Ball Queen with the ball. Copper with the ball. The left wing, Bynum. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Collier outside. Now Brown, defended by Atkins. Basket counts.
You can just see the basketball IQ that Nafisa Collier plays with. Fantastic job of analyzing pick and roll coverages and finding open teammates.
Now here's Ball Queen. She has 31. And in Chicago with another.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Here's Morgan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Oh, we talk about all-time WNBA playoff runs. You have to talk about the 2014 Chicago Sky. They were the last team in, winning a tiebreaker just to get into the tournament.
And talking about that 2014 Sky team, they went 15-19 in the regular season.
But Chicago really turned it on in the playoffs, led by players like Sylvia Fowles, Elena Deladon, Courtney Vandersloot. Chicago won 2 winner-take-all games, getting all the way to the WNBA Finals.
First free throw is good. And the Lynx making a change here. And she makes both free throws. And, you know, this has got to be a tough time of the year for teams that are already out of the playoff race.
It really is, but, you know, these are true professionals. No player in the WNBA is out there just going through the motions.
Yeah, I don't care if a team's 10 games out of the playoff picture. There's no such thing as an easy game in a league with this much talent. And, you know, honestly, if you're looking for the main reason they're trailing in this game, look no further than her shooting. She's hit exactly 0% of her shots tonight.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Defended by Ball Queen. Collier outside. Brown sets a screen. And again, no good by Minnesota. Pass to Ball Queen. Back to Copper. Will it go? Buries the long-range jumper.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her.
Here's Ball Queen. And there are the Sky with another bucket.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
The 10-footer. Atkins grabs the board.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
And again, it's the Sky from deep.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
Defended by Ball Queen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
Don't underestimate Collier's ability as a distributor. She'll make passes that make you say, wow.
To the inside. Here's Atkins. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast.
Was not fazed at all by the bigger defender on her. And in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone. But hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
Collier gets the bucket.
Inside, Collier can be so consistent, and her talents as a shooter make it look easy.
Pass to Ball Queen. To the middle, and stolen by Brown. Now here's Collier. The screen by Collier. Fires for 3. No good. And Chicago will come the other way. Copper outside. Pass to Ball Queen. And the layup's good off the glass.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Back to Collier. She's covered by Copper. Pass to Brown. Shoots from 14. Ball Queen with the rebound. And here's Copper. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
We've seen that Copper is capable of big things on offense. And I'm starting to think this is going to be one of those nights.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
She's covered by Copper. Offline with the three. She just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in, flawless.
But defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
For three. That shot off.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has those.
Atkins, count it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Defended by Ball Queen. And she gets it to go.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
And so it's Chicago with it. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Ball Queen. Here's Atkins. She's covered by Brown. And that one's good. Lloyd.
She's really getting involved in the offense here after being held without a single point in the first quarter.
That Seattle Storm 2020 title team, wow, what an incredible group they had. And Jewel Lloyd, she was the second leading scorer for Seattle that season.
She's covered by Copper. Over to the left wing. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that 2020 Seattle title team, man, they stormed through the season.
18-4 in the regular season, a perfect 6-0 in the playoffs. Lloyd set the tone in each postseason series. 25 points in game one of the semifinals, then 28 in the finals, game one.
She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
One shot.
Oh, for the Chicago Sky in 2021, they went 16-16 in the regular season. Of course, that didn't mean much, didn't mean anything, because they turned it on in the playoffs, capturing the WNBA title.
Now here's Gardner. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's the triple. Denied for the third time. She's 0 for 3. Pass to Ball Queen. Here's Lee. Over to the wing. Copper outside. Lee. Good, and the assist goes to Kalia Copper. And that 2021 Sky team winning their first championship.
Well, as Tim mentioned, Chicago went 500, and part of that was just how odd the 2021 regular season was. With the break for the games, pauses for the virus, once the Sky were at full strength, they went 8-2 in the playoffs, showing just how great they were.
And the ball out of play, the Sky will have it. Ball Queen with the ball. She's got 39. Pass to Wilson. Here's Morgan. There's a screen. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Copper. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
Pass to Morgan. The 10-footer. Valentine. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
On the wing, Kalia Copper. Lee. Now ball queen. Clock at 6. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good.
Now that we're a couple years out of the 2010s, one thing is very clear. The Minnesota Lynx were the team of the decade.
So the Lynx now. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Morgan. Chicago with the rebound.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Morgan. Drills it from outside. And here's ball queen. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Sky out in front, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. We're seeing a great performance by ball queen.
The way she attacked the rim in the first half was absolutely remarkable. Defenders need to start building walls inside, doing whatever they can to stop her from getting to the rim.
Easier said than done when she's the penetrator. Look, her speed and agility make her an extremely tough cover.
And the Lynx, another 3.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Fader on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Roeder, she's guarded by Wilson. Let's go with a 3. No good on that shot. So Chicago will take it the other way. Shakes her. And the basket by ball queen.
She has really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
That's how you have to play. They're still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Pass to Collier. Over Ogumake. Collier can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. Here's ball queen. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
3 straight makes to start the second half.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Now here's Collier. Roeder. She's guarded by Wilson. Just 5 on the clock. And the Lynx miss again.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Ball Queen. Wilson the screen. And it's Chicago with another.
It's just been a great start for this offense here in the second half. They're 4 for 4 right now.
Now the Lynx with it. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The screen by Collier. Schroeder. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And offensively, 1 for 5. A slow start here in the second half.
Here's Ball Queen. That one goes. Count it.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
The screen by Collier. Schroeder. She's guarded by Wilson. Down low. Collier gets the bucket.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And stolen by Napheesa Collier. To the inside. Valentine. Chicago with the rebound. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Ball Queen. Here's Ogumake. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
Now here's Collier. The screen by Collier. Five on the clock. To the paint. And she converts the layup.
Great communication between teammates there.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Chalk up 2 right there.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
And stolen by Shanae Ogumake. And stolen by Napheesa Collier. Inside. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
And Napheesa Collier led the league in minutes during each of her first 2 seasons in the league. I mean, pretty much unheard of for a rookie, for a young player.
So the Lynx now. Collier outside. The screen by Collier. Schroeder. And it's off from 3-point range. And Collier is just someone you can't afford to keep on the bench.
Well, Napheesa has such a diverse skill set. I mean, just look at 2020 when she ranked top 3 in steals and rebounding, top 10 in blocks and baskets made. I mean, you name it, and Collier can do it.
The screen by Collier. Six to shoot. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
First personal foul. Team's
It's going to go on Neko Ogumake.
Great effort getting to the line from Collier. Part of what makes her so good, she can battle inside and hit those outside shots.
And she makes the first.
Taken 6th overall by Minnesota in 2019, Napheesa Collier made an immediate impact in the WNBA. A real polished player who's going to be a good one for years to come.
And good on both.
From 2011 to 2017, the Minnesota Lynx went on the best extended run in WNBA history, reaching the finals 6 of 7 seasons, winning 4 titles.
Pass to Lewis. Wilson. She's covered by Brown. Ball stolen. Collier outside. To the middle. Yep, count it. And the Lynx going on that incredible run. Brian, will we ever see a stretch like that again?
I really don't think so, Blake, because there's just so much parity in the league nowadays. And to me, that makes that Minnesota stretch even more impressive.
Out to Lloyd. Off the mark there with the 3. Covered by Lloyd. Pass to Morgan. The screen by Collier. 5 to shoot. Morgan can't hit.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Here's Lewis. Now Wilson. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, a focal point of Wilson's game is crashing the glass, and she really just refuses to quit on any play.
Back to Collier. Lets it go from 11, and down it goes. 2 points.
Oh, man, there's really been a change in her game compared to what we saw in the first half because she's just scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Now here is Lloyd. Wilson the screen. Here's Lewis. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Here's Morgan. Misses the 3. Here's Chicago now. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
To Chicago. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Lewis. The 3-pointer off the mark. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And here's Gardner. Here's Morgan. Shot clock at 5. She tries for 3. Offensive board. And the basket by Brown.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Copper. She's covered by Gardner. Outside Lloyd. From deep 3-point range, Brown grabs the board. Here's Morgan. She has 5. He goes up again. And it's Brown getting it to go.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Here's Lewis. Atkins. Count the basket.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Covered by Lloyd.
2 minutes.
Brown sets a screen. The 3-pointer off the mark. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Here's Copper. That shot, no good. Now the Lynx take it the other way. Defended by Atkins. Down low. And the basket by Brown.
Those are teammates who clearly know each other's moves very well.
And so it's Chicago with it. Outside Lloyd. Chopper right side. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Gardner. Out to the right wing. Brown with it. Here's Morgan. Covered by Lloyd. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Doesn't go for her. So Chicago will take it the other way. Fires from deep. Brown grabs the board. And here are the Lynx now. Brown sets a screen. Crosses over. No good on the layup.
And still a goose egg for her in the scoring column.
Pass to Atkins. Lloyd. Off target at the rim. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Sky out in front, delivering the blowout. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back as the 4th quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Now Lee. Ogumake outside. Atkins. No good with the triple. Hey, and if you want to watch a WNBA game, as long as you have a smartphone, you're in luck.
The league has done a great job with streaming because you can pretty much catch a WNBA game anywhere. There's so many different ways to watch. They are connecting with the younger audience.
Yeah, but also putting games on network TV, drawing huge numbers. A combination of the two has increased the fan base, and we are all for that.
Now here is Ogumake. Fires the 3. Lee. Misses from close range. 1 minute in now to the 4th quarter. Five to shoot. For 3. The rebound by the Sky. Now here is Ogumake. Puts it up. And it's Ogumake getting it to go.
A section of her game she has really worked on. Nneka sees the floor well, sets others up.
Pass to Collier. The screen by Collier. Out to the wing. No good on the triple. Here's Chicago now. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Lee. Ogumake outside. Here's Lewis. Outside Atkins. Pass to Lewis. No good from outside.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
She didn't luck into that one. She knew just where to be when the shot went up.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the 4th quarter. Lee off target from 3-point range. Collier with it. And a key to winning in the WNBA, navigating the salary cap.
It's huge. I mean, we've seen teams have to trade stars because of cap concerns. Drafting well, also really important. Having a player on their rookie deal, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, rookie contracts are much lower than veteran contracts. So even if they are role players, having players that can contribute, that are on their first contracts, that just helps big time when you're working with the cap.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Takes the three. Kept alive. The shot, no good. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to Atkins. Now here's ball queen. Ogumake. And again, it's the sky from deep.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
Defended by ball queen. For three, Nafisa Collier. It doesn't go for her. And Chicago will come the other way. And here's ball queen. Pass to Ogumake. Ball queen. And yes, he's got the English that time as it falls.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Well, the roster limit in the WNBA is 12 players, with lots of teams carrying 11 due to salary cap issues.
And I think that's too low. I mean, I'd like to see the league expand the numbers of players on a team. Perhaps add a few maybe like two-way style players that we see in the NBA who can get called up.
Yeah, me too. Because right now, teams can sign players via hardship contracts, but those are just temporary. I think ultimately the WNBA will explore more permanent options for adding to a team.
Collier, she's covered by Ogumake. Collier with it. Ogumake's there.
Next foul. Second personal foul.
Chicago with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Bynum. And counts the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
Well, the 2021 WNBA Finals were a bit of a shocker. The Sky came in as underdogs against the Mercury, but nevertheless, Chicago won the series 3-1 with a pair of comfortable wins.
And man, what a special final series for the 2021 Chicago Sky.
In a series of stars, Leah Copper stole the show, winning Finals MVP. Courtney Vandersloot at least 10 assists in every game. And of course, Candace Parker with the storybook ending, winning it all with her hometown team. The first pro basketball title in Chicago since MJ and the Bulls back in 1998.
And that one's good, Atkins.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
And the basket by ball queen.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Well, Tim, lots of recently retired WNBA players have gone over to NBA teams.
Oh, we see them on the bench as coaches helping with X's and O's and player development. But also, a lot of former WNBA players are in the front office, scouting, helping with the draft, helping with the player acquisitions, doing it all.
It's great to see the NBA bring in more former WNBA players because there are very few people who understand what it takes to win at the highest level.
You simply cannot say enough about the quarter she's having. I mean, every one of her attempts has gone down.
to end the drought. Hits the three-point bomb.
And now she's getting rolling. 4 3-pointers in the game for her, and 3 have come this half.
Pass to Lee. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown.
The rapid-fire 3 is coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Marked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Chicago ball. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Ball Queen. To the paint. And that one's good. Atkins.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now the Lynx with it. Here's Morgan. One of the biggest challenges of the WNBA season has to be the schedule.
Yeah, the travel is just so daunting. You're zigzagging all around the country, and that can certainly take its toll on you.
And with just 12 teams in the league, the talent level is so high, there are no easy nights. The regular season is a grind.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, it's really hard to pick the best Lynx team in their franchise history, but I think I have to say 2017. They led the league in offensive and defensive rating. They went 27-7, and oh yeah, by the way, they won a title.
And beyond the numbers for the 2017 Lynx, the roster was just unreal.
Oh, you look at that roster. I mean, you have multiple Hall of Famers, a defense anchored by Sylvia Fowles, one of the best defensive players ever, an offense that was efficient. That 2017 Minnesota team had it all. I think they're in the conversation for best WNBA team ever. Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Pass to Agumake. Count it. And she's now 8 of 9 from the field.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
That 3 off the mark.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's Ball Queen. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
The ball goes to Minnesota. Into the lineup for Chicago, Lewis.
Pass to Morgan. Looking to end her cold spell. Offensive rebound. Valentine. And by Minnesota. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become. Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Sky foul. Blue Sky. First personal foul. Teams first. First team foul.
Shot from the inbound. Ball clean with the rebound.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
From deep, drains the three-pointer.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Defended by Ball Queen. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Morgan can't hit.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
And that one's good. Lewis.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Here's Morgan. Pass to Brown. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Here's Ball Queen. Now Atkins. And she banks in the layup.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Pass to Morgan. Defended by Ball Queen. To the right side. Baseline jumper. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Lets the three fly. It's good.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
No problem for Chicago as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at